Previously on Fixer Upper Home Makeover series, our Chase tackled building his own antique fishing hut inspired bed for his fishing themed bedroom makeover. During this build, he conquered bringing his design to life using power tools, measuring, and constructing. With a little help from mom and dad, this fishing hut hideout bed is a build to remember. Hi YouTube family, my name is Elysia English and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're here to see the third episode of us completing Chase's Fishing Shack. It is turning out so good so far. I couldn't go to bed last night. I had to work on a few little DIYs that are going to stage this all up. But today I still need to build the door and a dock that's going to be in front. So we're gonna get building right away because we have lots to do. Let's go. So it's super late and I couldn't help myself but keep working on Chase's hut. Philip and I are really eager to get this finished and I want to do a couple of little DIYs that I think are going to add to the fishing hut look of his little house. And so I'm actually going to use a set of lights that Home Hardware sent me in my gift box that you guys probably saw me open the other day. So I'm going to actually use these. They're just little LED lights so they don't get hot or anything. And I picked up some little bobbers from Home Hardware as well. And I'm gonna use some hot glue and my drill. And my idea is, if it works, is to drill a hole in the bobbers and then glue the bobbers to each of the little, or at least some of the little LED light heads, making bobber glow lights, string lights that can kind of drape down as a night light idea on his bed. Fingers crossed this works. These bobbers are actually all different sizes in this little pack, which I thought was kind of cute that they weren't all the same size. And then these are bobbers that we've actually used on some of our fishing trips. So we've kind of had these in the family forever. So I think it's kind of cute to incorporate them. And then these are 50 little string lights. So the lights work, super adorable. And there's different settings. So you can have it blink, I can have it on all the way or off completely. And normally when you're changing batteries on little LED lights like this or Christmas lights, you have to use that little mini screwdriver. This one has this super cute case and a little flap, so you don't have to fuss with any special tools to change your battery out. And these batteries are supposed to last for almost 300 hours, which is pretty awesome. So let's make a night light. I'm gonna use the end that will be draped around the front first, add a couple of bobbers. And then I'll probably measure like kind of how far I can go behind his bed here so that overhead of his sleeping area, he has a little nightlight that way too. Actually, it's the perfect size because that's right. When the light's off, you can really see them glow. One of the elements of the fishing shack that Chase really wanted was a little tiny dock so that his puppy Finn would have an easier time to hop into his bed with him. So I think that's pretty adorable. So it's something we absolutely must do. And so I actually cut a lot of these strips to go across the front here. And because it wasn't as long as my 8-foot boards, I have a whole bunch of the cut ends, which are perfect size for you to make some marks and make a little dock, which I think is going to be adorable. So I'm gonna cut a few of these and we're gonna put a little floating dock here. That way, if he decides later on he doesn't want it, it's not actually attached to the hut. So I'm gonna get cutting.
Wish that I could stay. Wish for this moment to never go away. But it's all in my mind. And though I know that there is nothing to find, you're a beautiful sight in the summer night.
I kind of want to leave the knots showing up. It'll make it look a lot more rustic. So I'm thinking finding as many knots as I can.
Why not?
Why not? Literally, why not? It took me a second, sorry. Pun intended. I'm gonna just get these on with a tiny space, see where I am for size, and then I'll be able to adjust them before I screw them on. So cute. You want to build the door now?
Yeah.
He really wants a door where he can completely close off this side. Scrap wood, let's go. Some of you might recognize this if you saw one of my very first Trash or Treasure videos that we made this out of some old scrap that we found at the dump, and then I scroll saw cut out this fish and made a lure hanger. So this is the perfect spot for this.
Was your mind that I wanna know? A penny for your thought. I wanna know what's inside that heart of yours. Ooh, I feel
fishing hut build officially complete, except for one element that I just spent a bunch of time making, and that is the door. I had a little problem. I put the door on and realized that I didn't like the door. Chase and I were like, maybe no door. So you'll have to leave in the comment section if you think we should install the door. Now I'm gonna show you what it looks like. This is without the door, and then once I put the door on, felt like it was way too closed off. Here is the door, which is super cute, and it would hinge open for him, and then you'd be able to see inside of his bed. But I just felt like it took away some of the cuteness factor.
Yeah.
So I'm voting no door. You guys let me know in the comment section, but I'm excited to get this all staged up and add some more of the fishing elements to make this look complete. I love it so far. I'm so excited, and I'm quite proud of it because Chase and I got to build this together. We've had so much fun, and this is definitely a build to remember. I also wanted to say a great big thank you from our family to McNaughton's Home Hardware for supplying all of the lumber that we needed to complete both of the boys' visions for their bed. Without them, these projects wouldn't be possible. If you want to find their contact information, it's down in the description box. Go and send them some love. Let's get this fishing shacked up. So to complement Chase's little mural that we did in the background here, which he also helped with, if you missed that video, make sure to check it out. I'd like to have maybe a little bit of a 3-foot Christmas tree. So luckily this is the perfect time of year for me to be able to find one, but I'm just gonna use this little one that I already have from another DIY, but I'd like one that maybe stood about this tall. So you're gonna have to check maybe this week when we go to the city if I can find a tree that's just a little bit taller and go with the pine in the background. Chase and Dayton's Nana found these amazing velvety feeling little log tree cookie pillows, and she picked up 2, and they actually unzip off so you can wash them or change out the foam if you ever needed to. But these are perfect to put with the look of Chase's bed. So those are so cute, and then they can pull them over to the rug here if they want to actually use them as pillows on the floor. And I picked up a fishing net at Home Hardware and made a couple of really cute signs. This one says hooked on fishing and eat, sleep, fish. And then I did the little off the hook, which I thought was super cute. He decided to call his fishing shack Off the Hook, which I think is pretty clever. He's a punny boy, he likes that one. And then a long time ago, I'd say almost 2 years ago, Philip and I picked up this minnow pail at the antique market that you guys have seen us visit before. So I thought this was super cute. So I'm just gonna put this in the corner here and add a few of our cute little fishing signs. And maybe our fishing net can go in there as well. And then we picked up these awesome vintage fishing reels and some little ice fishing rods at an auction for, I think they were like $2 or something, really inexpensive. So I thought they would be super cute to leave out. But what about, you have to be able to measure your fish whether you're honest about the measurement or not. So I thought we'll just hang a little measurement thing here for him, which is super cute. It says for dishonest fishermen. Chase does catch really big fish. So, and then we have some really cute like nautical inspired bedding, and Chase and Dayton's Nana also found this adorable velvety carp pillow, which is super cute, that Chase just loves. So a few accents, and then we hung some of the string lights throughout inside his bed, kind of like studio lights. And I do have a few ideas of some shelving and just some storage that I want to do inside on the back walls here a little bit later on a DIY with some upcycled materials. But for now, I think this turned out amazing. And it still kind of smells like cedar in here. So I'm feeling all of the like woodsy vibes when we're in this room. And then I absolutely love that the dock is, although very short, it's just super cute to have that little lift up for him. And the rug is the perfect colors for us to make this look like lake water. So again, we have some other DIYs that we're going to make to really make this look like a lake. And we're gonna work on some really awesome DIYs to turn Dayton's rug into a pond later on today, so don't miss tomorrow's episode. Thank you guys so much for the support on this series and for cheering Chase on. He built this literally almost completely by himself with just a few extra hands, just with some of the heavy stuff. He worked on every element of this build. So please leave him some motivation and comments down below. Let us know what you think of the fishing hut. We love you guys so much. If you're not already part of our YouTube family, what are you waiting for? Hit subscribe, be part of our YouTube family. We love you, and we will see you tomorrow.